Well, well, well. I'm back. The Truth Bomber is here. And it's been a while because I didn't want to just continue to say, don't worry, Donald Trump will remain as the 45th president of the United States. I wanted to have some facts. Let some things develop and let's know actually why he's going to remain the president. And now, after listening to the press conference yesterday from the president's legal team, Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, and the others, they have introduced evidence. We have evidence, real evidence. And we're going to talk about the media in just a second. We have witness sworn testimony. We have signed affidavits that cheating and skullduggery occurred. It really did in several states. The legal team has filed in those states, or they are filing in those states. And we will win. And if you did watch that press conference yesterday, then you saw the struggle with the media. They absolutely do not want you to know that the walls are crumbling down. The people that have controlled us using the media, the mockingbird media for so long, the clowns in America, you know the initials. They never stopped the mockingbird media, and it is now the ultimate example because they're all out there saying there's no evidence. This is just frivolous. This is, Orange Man bad. He just doesn't want to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not about a man. This is not about just one election. This is the fight for our republic. We know they cheated. We know how they cheated. We know most of who is behind it. The military has seized the servers, so we will be able to present the evidence. And as you also heard, if you didn't hear it, you need to go find it and watch it. It's on my page. It's at The Constitution is a Solution on Facebook. And many people have posted it. I watched it on Breitbart myself. But there are many countries involved. More than likely, the clowns in America have been using this system that was created by the communists. Yeah, China is right in the middle of it, as is the Clinton Foundation in the middle of it. Why is it there in the middle of everything that they call us conspiracy theorists? The same people are in the middle of it. And the same people that control the mockingbird media that tell us that we wear tinfoil hats and that we're crazy. We're not crazy. This really is 1775 all over again, folks. This really is the Green Dragon 2.0. This really is the new American Revolution 2.0. We are in the fight for our republic. As I said, the media has been censoring it. We have the evidence. And I also said it's more than about one man in an election. Because if we do not completely expose what they have done and what they have been doing for 30, 40 years or more, if we don't expose it now, it's never going to get exposed. So you need to rail. You need to shake your fist at the authorities. Demand truth. Because you can't have love without truth. And I'm all about that peace and love. But you got to have the truth for that to happen. And, so many things, uh, everything's coming to light. It doesn't, you can't deny it forever. The people that are on the other side, they can't just keep turning a blind eye to it. Put that in front of them. Let them watch what was presented and then let them decide. Not just what they think, but how do they feel? When you hear all of these accusations coming from people with stellar reputations in the legal community. I mean, my goodness, Rudy Giuliani took down the New York mob. And now he's about ready to take on a global mob and take them down. Because that's what we're fighting against. We're fighting against the power elite. It's the same people everywhere. But now, their evil deeds in the dark shadows are being exposed. The light is being shown brightly on the darkness. There is a separation occurring. Good and evil cannot stay in the same space. Light and darkness cannot occupy the same space. And those of you that are of the light will begin to separate from the darkness. We really do have two Americas right now. It's sad. We're actually working with the organization that I'm the national campaign director of, FANA, People for a New America. We're working hard to unite the people. But as long as a large group of people stay in the dark, then they can't see the truth. And you can't chase them forever. It's not your job to make them know the truth. It's your job, it's our job to put the truth out there and allow them, because they are sovereign beings, to make their choice. Which path do they want to take? But right now, on this planet, those paths are separating. Light and darkness are being separated. I've spoken before, all of the philosophies talked about a separation. Either it's the rapture, or it's the ascension, or it's in one way or another, mankind on this planet is going to separate. And that's the good news. It really is the good news, because all of the truth is coming out. How they have manipulated us for decades is coming to light. And we should applaud that. It's not a time to worry. It's not a time to be sad. It is a time to celebrate. Celebrate our freedom. Celebrate the fact that the truth is out there. And so many people now have a clear choice to make. Do they want to follow our Constitution, or do they want to go the way of socialism? Socialism is a very ugly, destitute, painful way of life. And I sort of equate that to the darkness. You know, they talk about, I shouldn't say they talk about, the Bible and a lot of books talk about heaven and hell. Well, communism is hell. It's hell. Hell on earth. Simple as that. And to be sovereign beings, lovers of the light and the truth, that's heaven on earth. Because when you know the truth, yeah, I know at first it'll piss you off, but the truth will set you free. You cannot be concerned with what others think. You just have to, knock the dust off your sandals and let them be. Move on in the happiness and the contentment that everything's gonna be just fine, and it is. Move on with the happiness and the contentment that you know the truth. You know it, and that truth will keep you free. Don't let people rain on your parade. Don't let people tell you what you need to worry about, because there's nothing that you need to worry about. If you stay focused and present and live in the now and enjoy this very moment, then you'll always be happy and you'll always be at peace. So just know that everything is going in the right direction. As far as this COVID BS is concerned, they're putting more restrictions on us. Of course, they're going to. But I've posted over and over the Fourth Amendment, the 10th Amendment, the First Amendment. Our Constitution prevents them from enforcing any of these rules. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give you a quick commercial for my business. It's for the Vollara Air and Surface Purifier. The Vollara Air and Surface Purifier for your home or your business will remove 99.9999% of all virus and bacteria. That's from the air and from the surface. It's not an air filter. It's a purifier. I'd like to be able to, if you contact me, truthbomber24@gmail.com, I'll send you all the information on it. And yes, in those viruses, it has been tested. It does include the COVID virus. So we are able to remove that from the air and the surfaces, 99.99%. So for those of you who are concerned about that in schools, in churches, in your own homes, in your business, please contact me, truthbomber24@gmail.com. And I can alleviate that for you. I can help you with that situation as a money-back guarantee. It's a long, old company with a great reputation. So now that I've given you my little commercial, again, I want to assure you that everything's going to be fine. Everything is really going according to the plan. At some point, the cabal, the power elite, the Illuminati, whoever you call the bad guys, we wanted to bring them down. Well, we're bringing them down right now. The truth is coming out, how they have manipulated elections for decades. And that is how they stay in power in the governments, to keep their thumb on us. Ain't going to happen anymore. There's probably no longer going to be a Republican Party anymore. Personally, I'm in discussions to start the Lucas County Constitutional Party, because as far as I'm concerned, the Republicans in Lucas County might as well not even be here. They didn't help the candidates, the congressional candidate here in Toledo, at all. If anything, they helped Marcy Kaptur stay in office. So that's what I'm going to do in a positive vein. I'm going to start a new party. And if anybody's interested in that, please, again, you've got my email, truthbomber24@gmail.com. Get a hold of me. Maybe you want to help me. Maybe you got some ideas. But all of both parties are getting destroyed. The establishment is going down. This evidence that's coming out is going to destroy both parties. We got dirty people in both of these parties. They're in government. Just like I told you about the media. When I spoke in Minnesota, I made a statement that if you get your news on television, you're being lied to, I guarantee it. Interesting how now that Fox has started to not agree with constitutional conservatives, so many people are saying, don't watch Fox anymore, don't watch Fox anymore. I told you don't watch them in the first place. They're owned by one of the major corporations. What made you think they're any different? Because some of them said things that you agreed with now and then? Learn your lesson. Get online. Watch Newsmax. Watch OAN. Watch the independent journalists. I like Steve Turley a lot. I like Red Pill. I like Methods. I like X22 Report. There's a gazillion of them. But seek out the information. Remember, seek and you will find. Seek is a verb. It's an action word. That means you got to do something. You got to go get it. You're welcome to join my group on Facebook. Our Constitution is the Solution, where I keep you up to date all day long on what's going on. I pull from about 6 different social media sites. I'm now on Parler. As a matter of fact, I'm very proud to say that Sean Hannity is following me on Parler. So I must have said something reasonable anyway. So I'm going to cut this now. I just want you to know that I patiently waited to say something. I didn't want to just be emotional. I wanted to be able to make sure that there were real facts out there. We're not just saying they stole the election. We now know that they did. We have evidence. We have thousands of sworn affidavits. We're going into court. We're going to prove it. The Constitution will be upheld, and Donald J. Trump will remain the 45th president of the United States of America, and our republic will be safe. The Kraken has been released. We will now begin to take down the power elite. We know who they are, and now we know how to get them. So with that, I'll just say, as always, thank you for giving me your time. Please subscribe to my channel. I need to get 1,000 subscribers before I can begin to go live on YouTube, which is really what I want to do. I would like to do this nightly live and be able to take your questions. But I need subscribers. I need likes. So give me a hand. Help me here. If you want to hear more of me, then subscribe, share this video with anybody you think that wants to know some truth. Have them, send me your questions. I'll answer them. truthbomber24@gmail.com. Anyway, thank you for your time. God bless you. And God bless America. Peace. I'm out.